welcome back to the Daily Actor Interview Podcast. I'm Lance Carter. The Evil Dead. To say it's freaky and scary is an understatement. I saw it at South by Southwest, and yeah, I think you're going to like it. At South by Southwest, I talked to a couple of the stars of the movie, Taylor Pucci and Elizabeth Blackmore, with a special appearance by Jessica Lucas, who you may have just heard in the last interview. It's a round table, so you'll be hearing a bunch of voices, but we talk about the grueling makeup they had to endure, getting a movement coach on how zombies move, taking on the classic film, and a whole lot more. I really do appreciate it when you support the advertisers, because every little click does help. Also, do you need a website? Every actor needs one, and Daily Actor is here to help. We do custom websites that are affordable and won't kill your bank account. We also sell casting director mailing labels and have a great actors resource page. Check that out, and also be sure to take a look at our other interviews, all on dailyactor.com. And now, here's Lou, Elizabeth, and Jessica.
So when did y'all arrive?
I got in on, wait, what day is it?
I don't know.
Thursday night.
Saturday.
Okay. Thursday night.
Yeah?
Nice. Yeah, I've been here for less than 24 hours, and I leave in like 4 hours.
Yeah, it's quick.
I mean, because
we're all out of here.
Yeah, it just went crazy. Everything always happens at the same time. No, I got a pilot.
Oh, nice, very cool.
And so I'm working in New Orleans right now. Yeah. Like, literally, it's starting in 2 days, and they didn't want to let me go.
Yeah, we get these yell it.
Yeah, you just got
the best guy ever comes over and gives you everything you need.
That's awesome. I love it.
When you're an agent into the script, or how does, I don't know how that works for you guys, but were you immediately interested, or did they,
Immediately.
Yeah.
Immediately, I was not at all. No, I didn't want to do it at all. No, I thought it was a terrible idea. I mean, why would you remake Evil Dead? It's still got. She was just showing us the Rotten Tomatoes. It still has 100%. The old Evil Dead. Yeah. Because it's a perfect friggin' movie in some ways. So yeah, I didn't think it was a great idea. But then they were also, it was written as like 30 years old. Like the characters were all supposed to be a bit older. It was like 5-10 years. So I was like, I'm not right for this at all. And then when it came down to it, to get the call back, Bruce Campbell was going to be there. So I just wanted to go meet Bruce Campbell.
Yeah.
And then shit happened.
What kind of influence did the original have on y'all's interpretations of your characters?
I hadn't seen the original. I didn't really know Evil Dead. I didn't know what it was. It wasn't until I was cast that, because I hate horror films. Like, they scare the crap out of me. And when I got the role, my boyfriend made me sit down and watch the original then. But I don't know.
Did you watch the 3, or did you just watch?
No, I've only seen the first one. Yeah. Influence? I think we were given so much freedom. Like, having Bruce and Sam and Rob, they're kind of, I feel like it took care of that for us. They gave us the freedom to make something new.
Such safe hands. You can't be in better hands than Bruce Campbell being a producer on it.
Was he there the whole time?
No, he wasn't there.
He was filming in Miami or something.
Yeah, he was working.
Rob was there most of the time.
But also, to answer your question, I was a huge Evil Dead fan, and so that's why when I got the script, I was like, this is retarded. How can we do this? We can't do this.
Sorry.
But obviously, it was the right thing to do. And when I found out that they were doing it all practical, I was like, this is it. This is going to be so cool. Because I can't believe they even came up with that idea. They had such good taste to do it.
The practical effects in this, and things like that.
Yeah, they can even better. I mean,
well, my stuff was pretty much practical. It was a prosthetic piece on my face that was blacked out in the middle, and then they put like white dots on it to be able to follow it. So the actual inside of my mouth is CGI, but obviously that was not real. It's still here. But everything else was practical. I mean, it was like 3.5 hours of makeup.
Yeah. I think my most was 6 or 7 hours.
Yeah, I probably had it the easiest out of everyone that had to go through that.
Yeah. I also spent a day in New Zealand about a month before we started anything, just getting cuts.
Yeah, we all got.
So I had like 5 different arms in this position, in this position, in this position. We all had our faces cast. You had your chest cast. So I spent a whole day doing that, so I knew it was going to be big.
So I feel like I'm a huge baby, and I'm like you, like scary movies or crazy. So like, what was it like filming on set? Like I feel like I'd be scared all the time.
It's not scary at all.
You're so uncomfortable too, and you're just trying to make like a really great, grumpy. You're trying to make a great scene, and wanting to get it as crazy and out there as possible. So you're kind of more focused on that. You don't even have time to think about.
And it's just not scary.
No.
Like you hurt because you've had your arm folded behind your back for like for 3 days, and the blood's sticky, and I got allergic to my prosthetics, and my face was all fat.
Yeah, it was. Really,
there's other stuff
going on. Very, very hard to understand.
I mean, it was hours and hours and hours of makeup and all that stuff. No, but it wasn't scary. It was fun. Like we had to keep up the fun and keep up the energy, and that was about it. That's really like the hardest job the whole time. Was having to do that scene where you look scared again.
Yeah.
And how many ways can you look scared? Like we got to like day 3, and I was like, I'm out. Like, what else have I got here?
What other faces do I got?
Yeah.
Would you guys do a lot of shots? I mean, a lot of takes for each sort of like scared reaction, or
it was hard. I can't. Sometimes yes, and sometimes no. Sometimes it was like very little. It was minimal, and sometimes we would work on something for 5 days, one scene.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What scene?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, it was an action-y one.
Yeah. Okay.
There was a lot of stuff to do, and even in those days, we would still only get like a take or 3 takes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we didn't do a lot of takes ever.
No, we didn't. More maybe for practical things, they'd have to go a couple of times.
And the shots were as important as anything else. I think they spent a lot of time setting up and stuff. So
we spent more time on wides than like close-ups.
This film is kind of a big breakout for a lot of y'all. I mean, Fede, obviously, this is his first big chance and things like that. And was there a feeling of that on set? When y'all hear the fact that it's like for a lot of y'all, this is a really big break.
I definitely was. I mean, like, I thought that was the coolest thing, I have to say, was knowing the original Evil Dead so well. Coming onto that set that first day was like stepping into the old Evil Dead, because it was the same house. It looked the same. It was, I mean, I was in that house, and that was cool and scary. That was cool.
You don't really think. I never thought about it really.
I think we knew it was safe with Fede that he was going to make a really cool film, but I don't think I ever looked at it.
The biggest thing when we got there was that he wanted rehearsal time, and he wanted to get us able to work with these people who were doing sort of interpretive dance, yoga, zombie training, so that we could learn to like move with our bodies, like as if we were being marionetted or something.
I'm really worried that tape's gonna end up.
We spent a day like driving.
There's tape of us like doing crazy weird stuff with our faces and bodies.
Yeah.
So there was actually a teacher.
Yes, a zombie teacher.
They call it like
she was a choreographer.
Yeah.
So we just learned to move our bodies.
But how cool is that? That's what they thought of to do for us. Yeah. Like, we didn't ask for it. We just got there and they were like, okay, zombie classes tomorrow at 1.
Which is great, because I think we all felt...
Wish I had that in college.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
And we all felt kind of anxious about that. Like, how do you be a zombie, And we were trying to figure that out.
To just all get on the same page. Figure out.
If y'all want to apply for The Walking Dead,
I know.
We already got it. We already know.
It was easy though then to like really, I don't know, get to know each other easy, because we were like on the ground going like, okay, the poison's going through your body, right, you're on the ground again. Interpretive improv dance zombie stuff.
Well, I think for the whole film, you were the one that was just kept on coming back.
I love it so much. love that.
I love how James and Ware just turned just like standing there.
I must get stabbed like 30 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's like, have you seen Pineapple Express? Like red, like never.
Oh yeah.
Dude, that part though with the crowbar in the hand, that was nasty.
That was awesome. I really hurt the stunt guy that day.
I know.
I like bruised him.
You did.
Because they gave me a crowbar. I mean, no, not
No,
real.
it was a rubber
It was foam,
But
but
they
the
wanted
core of it is still metal. And they're like, okay, beat the shit out of him. And this guy's just like, stunt guys, is like, yeah, do it. And I did. And I like cracked his rib.
Holy shit.
And gave him bruises. Because I had contacts in, so I couldn't see what I was doing.
That was the thing. We couldn't see anything most of the time.
But I didn't want to hit his head, or anything like that. But I was just like, okay.
No way. That's funny. I didn't know that story.
Yeah.
But kind of obviously this is like really physically grueling for y'all. But like emotionally, how did y'all prepare for this movie?
Like I said, I just needed to have fun. It was just really about like keeping the energy fun and not making it too heavy. Because it was already written pretty heavy. It's a detox, and we're all like, so we all had to just like be light with it.
We knew what we were getting into too, so
Yeah.
it wasn't nothing was that surprising to me.
Was this the first time y'all saw the final film? I know you arrived earlier today, right?
No, just yesterday.
Just in time
for the screening. Yeah, just in time for the screening.
Have you seen it before?
No, we hadn't.
Had not.
No, we hadn't. First time ever.
Good audience to deal with.
Insane.
Really into it, which is
They were insane.
I thought it was going to be. I know. I thought it was going to be Alamo Draft House, which is like 150 seats, and then we're in the Paramount. It's 1,200.
I didn't know there was that balcony until we came out.
and I was on the stage.
I was like,
So cool.
Crazy. It's fun.
Thanks, guys, and thank you for listening. Keep coming back to Daily Actor for more great interviews, news from film, TV, and theater, and so much more. Follow me on Twitter at Daily Actor and like our Facebook page, facebook.com/dailyactor. Thanks for supporting the advertisers. I'm Lance, and I'll talk to you soon.